Leviosa!
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him. Lumos.
Oh, Peeves. Lumos! To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Intriguing place, Danbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. suppose we could charge right into their midst. Oh.
Can't handle a little altercation. Rather unwise coming back this way. Not quiet enough. Hurt me! Dead.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Potato! Revelio. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Revelio.
I will draw blood. I'll snap that one. I'll cut you to shadows.
Not quite. Is that the best you can do? Are you quite kidding? That was unexpected. Levioso. I won't rest until you're dead. I'm from a big one.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now. If we don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Lumos. Confringo!
Lumos!
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelia. Lumos. Lumos. Protego! Lumos. Have done something. Best have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Protego! Lumos. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Revelio. Was it Accio I used before? Looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. When I move in and out of the archway.
Revelio.
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. More statues. Making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? The archway. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. fridge. I'll never get used to these floors. Leviosa! like the look of this. I like the look of this. What a relief. rather pensive.
Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. should ask...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Revelio. Off to the races, then.
Wonder where they're off to in such a hurry.
I should investigate. Who lived here, I wonder?
Your life ends here.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Today, she tried a color-changing charm on it, and it's essentially the color of dragon dung.
I've been meaning to ask you. You wouldn't have an extra quill, would you? I'd like to send out. But I have no...
Hello, Melda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant! 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 I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant! Did anyone else see that?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
if you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
I wish teachers wouldn't ask questions in class. I'm always tongue-tied, unless it's Professor Garlic, or I suppose Weasley, or an eye. They'd better be careful up there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Eindale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
If anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out, it's Mr. Woodcroft. Proper day's work, and I sleep like a lady.
flag race last week with 4 of them, and I only went up to 3. They don't seem to get along well, do they, muggles? So many rules. Oh, not like wizard kind. We're far more civilized. I'm not saying I don't pass the old cleaning spell when no one's looking. Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place. I told my nieces I'd leave my grandmother's silver cauldron to whichever one of them looked after me in my old age. They've each taken to checking in on me weekly, which is very nice, of course. So it's a bit too soon. They don't seem to get along well, do they, muggles? So many rules. Not like wizard kind. We're far more civilized.
I think we can all agree that what muggles lack in magical abilities, they make up for. I've always thought that if the first band had got on Hogwarts wouldn't want I would give her a spell to keep my mother-in-law from visiting every week. Still, does make for an exciting Quidditch season. It's a wonder they've a tooth left in their heads. But they learned eventually. For years, my mother conjured anything my daughter wanted. Once forgot that she did. Had a bit of a rude awakening her first days at Hogwarts. No one catering to her every whim. Something I didn't learn at Hogwarts. But they learned eventually. For years, my mother conjured anything my daughter wanted. Once forgot that she did. Had a bit of a rude awakening her first days at Hogwarts. I dare say the most torturing about Personally is its distinct lack of muggles. The Minister for Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands. That someone had used to spell Lana. But really, I'd forgotten to bring it out with me. I will say that I was relieved to have our family out about since longer. Never can decide where to go for a butterbeer, the Hog's Head or the Three Broomsticks. Both have their charms, to be sure. Of course, as always a truth to Cicerona, so the Three Broomsticks usually wins out. Working on not imagining. I'm so intrigued. My mother used to threaten us with sleeping draft in our butterbeer if we didn't behave. Wore her so ragged, I swear she took some herself most nights. I told my nieces I'd leave my grandmother. If I thought I could complete this surrender, I'd open my own pub in Hogsmeade. On second thought, I'd rather be the one drinking the fire whiskey than pouring it. Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me one. If it were for the muggles appreciate how simple their lives are. Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place. If I thought I could complete this surrender, I'd open my own pub in Hogsmeade. On second thought, I'd rather be the one drinking the fire whiskey than pouring it. More than a fate, it's an unearned reputation, if you ask me. I'd rather straight cauldrons and work with muggles. Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. But then...
Not a day goes by that the ministry better attention in defense against the dark arts. The world needs talented aurors now more than ever. Dark wizards these days that make endlessly evil look like heroes. The odd footage and like he's been sleeping with Rosie Hill the other day. Wonder if Augustus knows his work. I so enjoy chatting to Thomas Brown, but I'll never understand his fixation with Muggle Christmas carols. Perhaps it's the antiquated language that fascinates him, or the melodious dims.
I used to help out at the Free Broomsticks when I was younger.
I can almost always spot a student who's just come from history of magic. It's as though Professor Beat drains the life out of them with his droning monologues on goblin rebellions. Listening to you lot go on about your opinions of woodcraft certainly world-class city. Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me.
A spot of failure is a good thing. Build character.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like both knuckles to Doxio. Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. That is the path of a leader.
Found just the book on poltergeists I was looking for the other day at Tomes and Scrolls. No idea where that man finds his English through, but he's marvellous.
Most models I've met seem quite pleasant. Get so tiring with the kind constant battle with other beings. Tempting to simply go and live amongst the muggles for a change.
Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
My mother used to threaten us with sleeping drafts in our butterbeer if we
Good thing the ministry banned underage sorcery.
can't trust the young.
I'm forever
Has it been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deborah in a while, has there? Existence of charm.
myself still there. I always laid the jacket away to Serona. Lovely.
I must say, I admire Serona in the way she welcomes all types into the firework. So hard to see goblins and wizards socializing together. Makes a nice change.
Tried to have a chat with Ellie Peck the other day. I think
you never can decide where to go for a butterbeer, the hot head or the three broomsticks.
Stop talking about
have their charms to be sure. Of course, it's always a treat to see Serona, so the three broomsticks usually wins out. Far back as I can recall, everyone in my family has been clumsy as an ox, and my sister's children are no exception. First thing I taught them was how to brew Wiggenweld potion. Good thing too. If any darkness can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. Give them something to sniff at.
Me?
Captain of the Chaplain Cannon. I hope that the Black family decapitates their houses. Sentinels of Never haven't choose for this kind. He's been minister for so long, I don't remember who came before him.
There hasn't been a vampire working no.
For all we talk about them, I honestly can't remember the last time I spoke to one. Sentinels of Never haven't choose for wizard kind, have they? It was a really classic. That is the part of the leader. Never trust a man who looks too smart. That's what my mother always said.
The Pharaoh will save me more broken glasses than I care to count. The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
I wouldn't feel right asking an elf to pick up after me. With his droning monologues on goblin rebellion. First they're teaching students jinxes. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses.
You don't ever want to find yourself in the pocket of one Cruciatus curse. My children and my husband, for that matter, know not to press me too much. I'm not the only thing I've got in curse in the house when necessary.
I spoke to a muggle.
I've always thought that if the whole boundary of gossip
College person that's keeping away from today's young.
Make for an exciting Quidditch season. Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it. I do trust Augustus Hill's eye when it comes to fashion, truly. But I do wonder if he doesn't try to oversell a bit. I left Gladrags last week with 4 new hats when I only went in for 3. I do wish Pippin was sharing some of his secret family recipe, no doubt. But then there's the ready-made versions, of course. But I do like to brew my own when I can. There's a quality.
Polyjuice Potion wants keeping away from today's young, I'd say.
Augustus Hill has such tact. Just the other day, I heard him talking a woman out of a hat that would have certainly brought out all of the worst things to share some of his secret family recipes in the shop owner. I appreciate the ready-made portions, of course. The dark but I do like to brew my own when I can.
When I used to replenish my hydrology supplies, I go to Timothy Teasdale at the Magic Meat. These are on my nerves.
I'm not sure muggles appreciate how simple their lives are.
Ironically, it revealed the charm of my potion, Professor.
Practices of the dark arts,
I told my aunties I'd leave my grandmother's silver cauldron to whichever one of them looked after me in my old age. I told my nieces I'd checking in on me weekly, which is very nice, of course. I didn't say it's a bit too soon. Open to checking in on me weekly, which is very nice, of course. Say it's a bit too soon.
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark vision, no doubt. Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of me.
If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Potato.
I thought that you think no one sounds who sympathize with me. Never seen the word that they have. Such an entrepreneur, that man.
Could use the goods along the path.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
A spot of failure is a good thing. My mother used to threaten us with sleeping draft in our butterbeer if we didn't behave. Or so ragged, I swear she took some herself most nights.
I'm not sure mothers appreciate how simple it is.
Wingardium Leviosa. Myself, I've never been comfortable being waited on by anyone. Let alone an elf with no choice in that.
Augustus Hill has such tact. Just the other day, I heard him talking a woman out of a hat that would have certainly brought out all of her worst features. That's worth buying that in the shop owner.
Don't know when students began arriving by flying carriage to Hogwarts, but after that dragon attack, I'd wager they'll stick to boats and trains. Good thing the military banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young. Don't know when students began arriving by flying carriage to Hogwarts, but after that dragon attack, I'd wager they'll stick to boats and trains. Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. That is the path of a leader.
That young Uncle Bill at Gladrags does seem nervous.
Also seems to enjoy more than
I will say that I was relieved to have our family up about when I was younger. It's no wonder Dad was exhausted all the time. I should pour myself a fire whiskey the minute I get home and bask in the glorious peace of a childless abode. Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty. Mr. Ollivander seems to spend more time cleaning up the shop from errant one tasks than actually selling the things. Certainly brought out all of the worst features of pushing the boundary. That's much finer than the shop owner. When I was a student at Hogwarts, my favourite class was astronomy. Kept having to tell my mother that it wasn't the same as a time. Well, she was very disappointed when I couldn't help her with a horoscope. Leviosa and Stupefy combined should put any fruit in their place. Leviosa and Stupefy combined should put any fruit. Those of us who were raised trustee and pick up after professors about the village. We don't need a house elf to do it.
Dig up anything I put my mind to.
What the students do from them. Only a hairy-hearted sod would pass the 10 more on his power. Did I see what you did with some blood rods with them
Not a day goes by I don't know something I didn't learn at one point.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like both. Listening to you lot go on about your children makes me grateful for my loyal trust. Have their chance, to be sure. Of course, it's always a treat to
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deborah in a while, has there?
They don't seem to get along well, do they, Nicholas? So
Not like wizard kind. Civilized.
I'm forever at the free room of the sky house to keep a clean house. Staggering. Then I found myself still there hours later chatting away to Serona.
Unforgivable practice.
Oh, I don't think anyone at the ministry works a day in their life.
Glad to live in Hogsmeade and not one of those provincial hamlets. That rivalry between Upper and Lower Hogsfield is the silliest thing I've ever seen. Do without her. Voice of reason under the pilot ago when I was 12 uniforms. They're lucky to have her. It was a wind that passed.
Don't know when students began arriving on flying carriage to Hogwarts.
I was taught that if you put a bad egg, you'll stick to boats and trains.
My eldest son stood on a knuckleboard and said he'd been a day in the nothing against it, man. But I told him to make sure he looked for himself and not his magic.
Next thing you know, it's
Unforgivable practice. Hundreds of us have run at the wall at King's Cross to get to platform 9 3/4. Yet nary a muggle seems to notice.
More than the base of an unearned reputation.
You think knowing spells would simplify things? Never seems to work that way for me.
And let the easy bits take care of themselves.
I'm not sure muggles appreciate how simple their lives are. My plan is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to work at all. I shall spend my days baking treacles of lessons and naming the wizard kind, have they?
Tempting to simply go and live on it, the muggles can change. Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me. I so enjoy chatting to Thomas Brown, but I'll never understand his fixation with muggles. Is that someone perhaps it's the eloquent language that fascinates me. I've forgotten those things down. Talented authors now more than ever. Oh, will there ever be another wizard?
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like both officialdoctiotes.
I never get a single letter when she's away at school because she refuses to part with him.
My children do love her. What I would give her a spell to my mother-in-law.
We're witches and wizards. We can conjure almost anything we need while barely lifting a finger at their head. Being of night, jealous black, decapitates their house elves. What a fool family. Such intense house rivalries. British season. We had a student that goodness what the authorities have ruled themselves.
Don't know what the students would do without her. Voice of reason under the reign of that clueless headmaster. They're lucky to have her.
And she's quite useful when you have a question.
We don't need a
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me one.
My plan is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to work at all. I shall spend my days baking trickled hearts and denaming the garden. Those of us who were raised properly can pick up after ourselves. We don't need a house elf to do it.
Against the dark arts. The world needs talented
the authorities
now
are
more
for.
than ever against the dark arts.
Try finding one.
The world needs talented authors now more than ever.
Poor Mr. Ollivander seems to spend more time cleaning up his shop from errant wand paths than actually selling the things.
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing?
I can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. I'll never understand this sensation.
Not as dead.
You can stop it.
Brilliant!
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go. Get in them quickly. I think you learned this lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Confringo! Accio!
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
hands. Pretty. My mother used to.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
When one of the problems is an intruder, you have to
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello! Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amd.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Ugh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please. Be careful.
Lumos. It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Confringo. The door. Lumos. Lumos. I see. It's supposed to spin. But how? Lumos. 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 Confringo. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Lumos. Down I go. No other way. Lumos. 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 Revelio. Lumos. 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 This looks even more complex. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo! Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Lumos. Lumos. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Lodgok, what should we do about the helmet thieves?
I'm afraid there's no choice but to stop them. Go to their camp and deal with them at once. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
These rocks have seen better days.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say you are. You're gonna regret coming here.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Exploso! Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrumpant. Oh, you're going to regret that.
Stupefy!
You're no match for me. up? Expulso! 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 Flash of inspiration! Expulso! Expulso!
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Expulso! I stand I'll admit. No! Incendio! Sego! Keep her up! Cut! Expulso! Ah, there you go! Slow! Back for what are your faults on electricity?
Shall we finish what we started? Ah! The lab returns to the...
Death from above! Now to finish the job. Expulso! Thought you could hide from me. Expulso! Die. Conductive, aren't we? Expulso! Might want to look up. Flash of inspiration. Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
That's just the beginning.
Expulso!
You've made a grave mistake. To your knees. You will pay for your deed.
Expulso! Expulso! Flicking around like a pennywick!
Shall we finish what we started?
Expulso!
Ah! The lab returns to the wall.
Now to finish the job. Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Yes. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Expelliarmus!
Done. Plum little fool. I bet that one hurt.
Had enough?
Not so tough now, are ya? Nice try. Did I hurt you? Is that the best you got? And I haven't even had my tea yet. And you're a bit dodgy with this production. You haven't got a prayer. Production. You know that was first year, did ya? Production.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
What the?
What was that? What's going on? Who are you?
Who wants to go first?
Leave him to me.
I thought you said they'd put up a fight. I'm barely breaking a sweat.
Don't be so arrogant.